Check. Back in the building. Another episode. Elephant in the Room podcast. And today,
I don't know how I'm doing this podcast.
Today we're Bod's job.
Full but
Bod's job.
Ceesix is messing up people. He's messing up immensely.
Yeah, I feel
and
like
people always say Dizzle. That's why I say time. I'm like the tortoise. He's the hare. You're all bigging up the hare. Oh, this. And now the hare is coming true, and I'm winning because you're messing up,
How
bro.
are you winning? What are you doing? What do you do? What do you do? Nothing. So I forgot a few things. I forgot a few items today.
Yeah, you could say it like that.
Forgot the camera.
The main thing, idiot.
Forgot the camera in it. So I don't know how this is looking. I'm trying to think. We'll see how it goes.
Anyway, before
yeah,
we even start the show, somebody got me this rum cake from Barbados. I said I want to test it with C6.
Yeah, all right. Bro, don't do it right now. You can't even open the box. Don't do that, man. Brother,
Don't
do
talk
it
to me like that.
No, but look, we're going to spend 20 minutes of you trying to open it.
No, you're going to talk then. Talk for 20 minutes while I'm opening
Yes,
the box.
all right, people. So
feel
big
like
up,
you're right.
big up all of the patrons. Big up all of our new subscribers. Big up. And listen, big shouts going out to the new editor. He had a little TV. He had a TV. He had a couple teething problems, but guess what? We're not gonna do.
I don't call it teething problems.
Listen, we're build champion. We're not kill champion.
Can I say something to you?
Listen, we're gonna give everyone gets a fair shot, bro. So big him up. He stepped forward. He's helping out. He's doing his thing. So big you up. You know what I mean? Just make sure this week's a little tighter. Is he?
See, that's like someone coming to cook food at your house. It's like you're saying, you've been cooking food and your food's all right, but this man see you cooking food, or this woman, and says, yeah, I'm a top chef. I could do it a better way than you doing it. And I'll do it for you and rare.
He didn't say none of that.
And then when you come, you bun up the whole of the rice and peas.
He didn't say none of that.
The curry goat.
He didn't say none of that.
You
He didn't say that.
Bun up the mac and cheese.
We're build champion. We're not kill champion. He's a
The
part of the team.
coleslaw, salt.
He's a part of the team. Big you up, my brother.
Your
Say
man
no
is
more.
for bun the
Thank you so
planting.
much. And you know what's gonna happen? Well, you have to understand, like, this is a work in progress as a we're team. Bro, look at you. All now you don't do things correct.
Can I say something to you?
All now you don't do things correct.
Come here, star boy. I'm gonna start a Copper Blue movie. Yeah, let's stop that.
So yeah,
can I say something to you?
up
I'm
to
not
the
bigging up.
family,
No,
big up to the
because I say something to you. Big up. I hope you're watching this because you're gonna be watching this because you're gonna be editing this. And please, yeah.
Big you up. Thank you for your services.
What,
We
for messing up?
appreciate you.
Thank you for messing up and making people.
appreciate you.
Thank you for making people in my WhatsApp talking. Oh, it's not in sync. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that, and I have to ignore them. Yeah.
Why are you ignoring them? Just say we got a new member of staff. Teething problems done. It's done. It is what it is.
We're too far in our show to have teething problems.
How?
That was the beginning.
I've made a big schoolboy. This is life, and if you act like things are perfect, this is when things go wrong. What we have
Is
to
he
do
a cousin?
we have to
Is it a woman or something? There's something.
Accept
why
how
you're
things work,
because
and we move forward. No, you know what it is, because you don't do
mean
nothing.
you?
You don't do nothing.
Don't emphasize
You don't do
on
nothing.
you.
You Dizzle don't do nothing. And you expect everything. You know what you are. You're
an idiot. Because I say something to you.
You're like one of them gal.
Who sets up all this? Who sets up all this studio equipment and all these things while you're on the train or driving? Who's working and busting their balls, setting up the mic and the lights?
You can't even move the cup next to your head.
Huh?
As you turn it, bust your head.
Could
You see what I'm saying? You don't set up nothing. You got the thing open with the little wrap thing. You don't set up nothing. You just smoke. So big up the editor, big up yourself. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to look back at this and we're going to laugh.
You're going to look back and laugh. I'm going to look back here and be pissed off that I didn't really punch you in your face.
He was going for the kung fu thing. You know that? Yeah, what you say.
Yeah.
He was
Come mess up, man. Don't do that, bro.
So it's all good. But yeah, so big up all of the new subscribers, all of the patrons. Listen, Happy New Year. I hope you're still managing to stick to your New Year's resolutions, because I've messed up mine already, bro.
And I want to big up I want to big up the old patrons for still staying there and watching C6. I know you're doing it for me, and I bless you for that. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. And the new subscribers, I love you lot too, and you lot are in for a whole heap of goodies and promises. Broken promises, by the way, because that's what we do on this show. We break promises, and we are consistently breaking them. So I just want you to know that I appreciate you from the bottom of the Dizzle heart. Yes, I do have a heart. I know you're being surprised by it, but yes.
So is that a season spliff you're smoking? Because you're moving mad, bro. You're moving crazy.
No, that's rude.
You're moving mad.
See what you said to me? It's like me saying, did you get fingered when you come here?
How?
There you go.
How?
There you go.
What are you talking about?
What are we talking about, Willis? What are you talking about, Willis?
You just chat a whole heap of shit. And you just been smoking. So I just put 2 and 2 together. And
I haven't been smoking.
You see? Now you're denying it. You're in denial.
Did you not see me smoking? They didn't see me smoking.
You're in denial.
And they're not taking their word for it because they know you're a liar.
You're in denial. But yes, all right, cool. Listen, before we even go anywhere, I wanna have a quick chat about King of Dancehall. Okay. Who is the king of dancehall? Now, currently, Vybz Katel is saying that he's the king. He's got an album, King of Dancehall. Yeah, he's the king. He's one king. Any other king, a burger king. And then obviously you got Beenie Man, who says he's the king. And then now you got King Yellow Man, who's saying, I'm the original king, I'm not dead yet. So he's saying he's the true rightful king. Then you got some other people chiming in saying, listen, when it comes to the king, you got to look at stats. And if we're looking at stats, Sean Parler the king. Then you got people saying, listen, if anyone's the king, Bounty Killer's the king, because Bounty Killer bossed enough artists, including Katel, Mavado, Busy. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So if any king, it's Bounty Killer. So I just want to have a little quick conversation to find out what you think about who the king of dancehall is.
You know what? When you're saying that, I would say Katel. No, I would say Bounty, then Katel. Yeah? Then Beenie, if anything.
So Yellow Man's out the question?
No, the Yellow Man's not in it.
But he's not dead yet?
But he's not even been in it.
But he was King Yellow Man. He was crowned the king.
Because it's like people in the dancehall, sir this or sir that. You understand? It doesn't mean nothing. Who give you that, sir? Who give you the king? It's like me. It's like guys when they do comedy shows, the kings of comedy.
Who named you the king? Like who?
And you've seen the lineup. You've been around these guys. you understand? It's a thing that you could throw away. It's a name that you could throw. Yeah, I'm the king of the podcast, or I'm the king of Adidas. I'm the king of. Everybody could say, you get me, but it doesn't mean you're the king.
So you say Yellow Man's out of it. So
the one king is Prince Charles. Well, King Charles. Yeah.
Okay, England. So King of Dancehall, you're saying Bounty Killer. If anyone...
Yeah, if anybody should get it, be Bounty. Because Bounty is the big man. Okay. And as you said, he's responsible for enough people under his umbrella. Yeah. Where Beenie Man has got nobody under his umbrella. Yeah. And that's a shame. To be the king, you have to have subjects.
But do you...
He ain't got no subjects. That's what kind of you're selfish king.
But they say that Beenie Man is very selfish as an artist.
So that alone takes away from you. But that takes away the credibility to be a king. You can't be like leading the people and you're selfish.
You sure? Do you think Prince Charles is a generous man?
Yes, because he has the prince's trust.
There you go. I didn't think of that.
There's no Beenie trust.
But there's no Beenie trust. But you find that Beenie is selfish. You know, like if they're on a stage show. Yeah. And an artist is going on bad, Beenie has to grab the mic right now. Yeah. He's a grabalicious kind of person.
Yeah, because that's what I said, he's a person, he's a narcissistic DJ.
Yeah. Okay, but in terms of hits, Beenie, do you think Beanie's got more hits than Bounty?
Well, it's not about hits or Bounty, because right now, if you're in an old school dance, right now, the artist is tune who will hit the most be Bounty.
You think so?
Beanie's got good tunes, yeah. But when you want to play, you understand?
But that's for the man them. If it's for women, the Beenie tunes will hit harder.
Yeah, but
so if the dancehall, if you want a good clean dance, no pop, the Beenie Man tunes are gonna do better.
No, but that's what dancehall is. Pop. Do you get what I'm dealing with? That's what dancehall is. Dancehall is pop, fling money upon table, that. You understand? Which DJ you're gonna play? If you don't say right now I'm gonna play some Bounty and get some money forward and gun salute, or I'm gonna play some and get some money forward and you get me, my table full up.
You get me? Gal tune that run dance, man.
But then you're gonna play gal tune for the gal them, but your board's gonna be empty. No money upon board. Which one you choosing?
Well, I play for the dance. To be honest, I'm not really bothered about the money pull up.
No, but the majority, who's gonna play? That's you, because you're weird. But
the dancehall is the dance. I hear you. Okay, cool. So you're saying King has to go to Bounty, followed by Katel.
Because then you're saying, then even you just rub that killer, because you're saying
I haven't rubbed that killer.
The reason why I'm saying that you rub that killer for the Gallem, because you're trying to say the Gallem are more to be the Gallem ain't all that.
I'm saying,
because if you notice, these new artists are be a gun tune and it's be a gal in the audience.
No, what we're talking about, there's none of these artists can get like a reaction like Dexter Daps. Yeah. Dexter Daps has cracked the code. Yeah. Make tune for woman, make a couple tune for the man them. Yeah. But the women are his main target audience. But it's bad man women tune because he's talking about kill them man and do why, you know the way there. But this is why his concerts
and be a
will always be ram, because his audience will go to the concert. These other artists, their concerts they're not gonna be ram like that because their audiences are less. Do you get what I'm saying? The people that like them, they're not going to concerts. Do you see what I'm saying? So some artists crack the code, and then you have the artists with a balance. So Bounty does have tunes dedicated to women, but more tunes are for the social injustice and bad man style. Yeah?
That's where it's come from.
Bounty, Beenie has got a mixture, but Beanie come from bad places where he's water holes.
That's true.
Woman is the thing for him. Do you get what I'm saying? The girl M Sugar, that's his lane. Then you look at artists like Idonia. Now when Idonia was doing up bad man, you couldn't even really understand him. Yeah, you know, back in the day you couldn't really. Yeah. The thing being book, kapita again, book, like gone. But then he started doing all the gal tune. Yeah. So you kind of got to look at the balance. Katel, it's got a fine balance of both. Mm-hmm. So I never rubbed that Bounty, but I just know that somebody's tunes will be played more than others on a broader scale. You know what I mean? But I would say if anybody is the king out of those two, I'd give it to Katel. Out of Beenie and Bounty, I'd give it to Katel. I mean, sorry, out of Beenie and Katel, I give it to Katel.
100%.
I know Beenie Man was like one of the big giants in the 90s and the early 2000s. He's still somewhat relevant now, and he was. I'm not running
out his relevancy. We're talking about the king of dancehall status.
But dancehall that's a big status to claim. The essence of dancehall and not international, and just the essence of what dancehall is. I get to Katel personally, but yeah, interesting.
I was watching a thing about how Africans eat food. You know how when they eat food, you're not supposed to swallow. You know.
Yeah. You're not supposed to chew.
Yeah, chew. You're not just supposed to swallow. Yeah. That's nuts.
Why?
Have you ever just eat food and not swallow?
It was hard for me to. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah.
How did?
Because it's not tough. It's not hard. Like when you see, it's soft. It slides in. Why for that?
No. Why for that?
It's not like, you see, like if you think of yam, yeah, like because it's a pounded yam.
No, but it's the why you not why
because that is how it works. That's how it works. That's how their food works.
How do you just swallow?
Because it's not hard. It's not like a big.
But why would you want to eat food what you don't? I mean, you just no chewing.
But that's tradition. The thing is, we don't have a if you really break it down, they got a tradition and we don't have a tradition. We follow a complete. We like follow westernized teaching.
No, but no, it's not Western. Because let me stop you there, because you're chatting shit right there. Listen, because that's going against the law. You're chatting shit. You're going.
What's our tradition?
Because I say something to you. Forget tradition. It's about physics and the laws of physics.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about we was grown with teeth, so we was born to chew.
You don't chew everything.
No, but we don't say we chew everything.
That's why. But
you do chew food. We're brought to chew our food.
The food is soft enough that you don't have to chew. Listen, I never made it up in it. But what I'm saying is,
it's mad to me. People, would you eat curry goat and rice and peas without chewing it?
This is why you can't talk about chewing food and then talk about not chewing it, because then it sounds mad. The food, they chew everything else. If they got stew and fufu, they only swallow the fufu. They eat the meat. They chew the meat. They don't just swallow everything.
No, it's like, then I've got pie and mash. I'm just going to swallow the mash and eat the sausage.
Bro, listen, what I want you to understand.
Work with me here.
What you can't do is, like, you can't just look at someone's culture and then just compare it to yours and then diminish theirs. Their culture is their culture. These are strong people that have had this tradition for years and years and years, probably before we even were in the country where we were. So our ancestors used to do that. We can't knock it just because we eat civilized with a knife and fork. We copy what we see. Do you get what I'm saying? We haven't got the tradition. When I say we don't have a tradition, we've made our own tradition when we went to the Caribbean or the Americas.
But you just say out your own mouth, we eat civilized with knife.
No,
and
but
fork.
that's white people stuff.
No,
though.
but you said civilized.
No,
civilized.
in inverted commas.
No,
bro.
but civilized.
In inverted commas. In inverted
What are you
commas.
telling me? So what do you, but you can say inverted comments, C6. What do you eat with your hands?
When I go to Africa, yes, 100%.
We're not talking about Africa, dickhead. So when you're over here,
Why?
If I took you to a restaurant now, because I've been restaurant with you, and you eat with knife and forks.
I'm not saying I don't eat with knife and forks, you eat it, but I'm not gonna knock someone's culture.
I never said knock it, but I'm just saying.
But that's their culture, and guess what? That is, they eat like they got tradition. Knife and fork is not a black man tradition.
We're talking about knife. You're gone from knife and fork to swallowing.
You're
food.
saying what would you eat?
No, but you said it, dickhead.
Rice and peas and curry goat with then. What do you eat it with? Because that's what
I'm saying. Would you swallow it?
But what do you eat it with?
I eat it with a knife and fork.
All right, so
or a spoon sometimes.
So that's what you think is correct.
That's getting in my mouth. Yeah,
it's not correct.
What's that? Are you gonna eat rice?
Not correct. That's just what we do.
So
but the Chinese eat with something different. Like everybody does something different. Their tradition is their tradition. The thing is, we just don't have a tradition.
So we're gonna. So you're trying to say you're gonna eat curry? You're gonna eat.
What's your name? What's your name? Once we start looking at our names and the language, the one language we speak, we start realizing we don't have a tradition. We don't have a name. We don't have a language.
So, but what is tradition?
So we just follow what we've been taught.
Tradition is the thing what man's made, brother.
What?
Tradition is a thing what's been man-made.
Okay.
So why? So why do
you follow your lineage? Where you come from?
Where's lineage? What is lineage?
You know what? Stop being stupid.
No, I'm not being stupid. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You could not school me on lineage.
Why? What? Because you've been to Egypt 3 times?
No, it's nothing to do with Egypt.
Bro, listen. Your name and your surname. Your surname is because of who you belong to, not for your bloodline.
What's that got to do?
So let's talk about that. That's what the name you rep. The name.
What's that got to do with swallowing food?
No, we're talking about tradition.
No, we're talking about.
You're saying tradition is man-made, but we're following.
But it's man-made.
We're following someone else's lineage.
I'm not
following someone else's.
I'm not.
Culture.
I do my own thing.
Fucking twat. You're an idiot.
I do my own thing.
You don't, bro. You're the biggest follower.
You're a follower.
Me.
You're a follower. That you're talking about yourself. All that gas what you was doing was about yourself. You looked into yourself and said, "Wow, myself is a dickhead," and you didn't like it. So you started to talk more. No, I get it. I'm with you. No. I've got you.
You can't be looking.
I understand
so
you.
Wait, you don't eat. So okay, listen. They eat fufu with their hands and they swallow. What's the problem?
Can I say something to you?
No, what's the problem?
That's what I'm gonna.
What's the problem? Just answer the question.
I'm gonna answer this question. That's what I'm gonna say. Something.
What's the problem?
Let me land, please.
I just want to hear the problem.
I'm going to talk the problem. Let me land. When I say, can I say something to you? My thing, what I was going to say to you is, I just said that all they do is swallow. I never said it was good. I never said it was bad. I never said it was in any way, shape or form like disrespectful. I just couldn't believe that they swallowed the food. Yeah. That's all it was. I was amazed at it. You went down to the rabbit hole and just went down there and just gone down there like Alice in Wonderland. Meet the big cat and just want to jam with him. You've been smoking before you come here.
That's what they do. Okay, cool. Now what?
That's all.
All right, let's move on then.
There you go.
Okay, move on.
That's my point.
Okay, move on.
You just hit the nail on the head.
All right, move on.
Idiot.
All right, move on.
I was going to move on, but you just we were chatting, so I couldn't get to move on. Do you see my point now? Thank you, Jesus. There is something there. It's not really a brain, but I know there is something there.
You can't knock people's culture and then realize.
I never. Don't do that. Don't do it.
You just had a little light bulb and realized, right, you went a bit mad.
We're not getting there.
You went a bit mad. Yeah, you went a bit
Okay, I was saying something on the internet as well again today, because that's what I do. I do research. I just don't chat shit on the sofa and want people to think, oh, he's so clever. I don't do that. So anyway, people.
Well, you know what? To be honest, you're really starting to piss me off because I don't know what this is, but in the last couple of weeks, all you're doing is trying to antagonize me, and it's quite frankly it's quite boring. Quite frankly, it's boring. It's boring. Yourself. Like what are you doing?
Because you know what it is. Let me tell you what it is. I've woken up, C6, and you've been going on.
Brother, you're gonna make me smash your face in. Move on, man. Keep your eye on this thing for me, please. Keep your eye on this thing for me. Yeah. Keep your eye on it. All right, go on. Move on, man. Idiot.
Oh, my chest bone. This guy. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway, I just want to say, I'm struggling with my New Year's resolutions. I'm struggling, bro. I ain't been to the gymnasium. I'm struggling. Bro.
I've been gym.
All right, bro. It's not a competition, bro.
Just...
because I'm telling you that I'm struggling, bro.
So what do you want to do?
Your brother, stop, man. Just stop. I'm being vulnerable right now. Stop. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to find the motivation that I need. I'm struggling to get back in the bag that I was in. I'm struggling. Now, I just want to know, like, I know they say it takes 21 days or whatever to kind of make something a habit. I'm struggling to get past day 6, day 7. Like, it's constant. Like, I flop. Then a couple of days later, I try again, and then I mess up. I try to do some things. I try to put my mind to it, and then I just keep messing up. So I need to know a method of locking in. Now, when I locked in before, like, I found it quite easy to lock in because I had motivation. I saw something that I didn't like, and I decided, this is it, and I just put my mind to it. Now I tried to do the same ethos, put my mind to it. Let's go, and it's just not working. So I'd like some people in our community, the elephant in the room community, to help me.
Can I give you some advice about it?
No, bro, I don't want nothing from you. Let me know give me some advice, give me some ways of locking in, give me some methods, because I need to lock in. I need to get back in there.
Can I digest?
Need to get back in. I need to get back in. I need the zone. I need to get back in the zone. Go on, talk if you have to. Go on.
No, because you see,
talk if you have to, because, bro, like, I'm being, as I said, I'm talking to my people. And what you're gonna do? You're gonna try and cuss me, but bro,
I wasn't gonna cuss you.
Cuss out your mama ass, you know?
I wasn't gonna cuss you.
Go on, say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say, you know what? You need to reflect on yourself and think.
Now you say you're just trying to not cuss me, just to prove that you weren't trying to cuss me, but really you were trying to cuss me, and now you can't even lie. You fool! You're such a fool. You can't even lie. You can't even lie. Go on, cuss me. Go on, get it out, because that might help. That might be what I need. Just go on, knock yourself out, bro. Knock yourself out. Go on. I know you want to. Go on, just do it.
I'm trying to be serious. Wallah, I'm trying to be serious. My thing is, you started.
Brother, you set up these mics upside down. This is why I know you're a twat, bro. The 2 mics are upside down.
And your point
That's
is?
why you sound upside down, bro.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Still coming out the same hole. Why for that? My thing is, you can't be hard on yourself, Ceesix, because you've started the journey. And a lot of people don't start. The fact that you started, not back, and you got back again, that's testament to you and your strength. So my thing is, you don't need support from no one. You've got this. And anything what is meant for you would be meant for you. So if it's not this time, or it might be the second goal. It might not be even the first goal. Why? Who told you or even told us that the first goal has to be right? It doesn't go like that. Some people pass their driving test first time. Some people drive after the 5th time. Some people who pass it in the 5th time has never had a crush. The person who drives it the first time has about 4 or 5 crush. This is just the circle of life, Ceesix. It's who gets the bag. You go bingo, one person win, or 2 people win. It's their time. So your time will come as long as you keep putting in that work.
I appreciate it. Stop now, because I think you're going to lose it. But thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what it is? It's more about the fact is I was able to lock in last time quite easy, and I was in the zone. You know, like, I was in the zone. But brother, like, I think maybe because I'm trying the same method and it's been tried and tested, and now I've conquered that, if you get what I'm saying. So I need a new challenge.
I was like going for your driving test. Would you think you'd pass first time now?
If I took my driving test today?
Yeah.
No.
But
I'd make silly mistakes. So I'll be overconfident and probably ruin it.
And that's my thing. You won't do the same thing as you done before. You get me? But it doesn't mean you can't drive.
New challenge.
It doesn't mean you're not. It means you have to do a different method to get it. Do you get what I'm dealing with? Doesn't mean you're not going to get it.
I appreciate that.
My thing is if you ain't even tried it, that's where you know you've got a problem. Yeah. Whether you tried and failed, that's
I appreciate what you're saying.
You're supposed to go. You're supposed to fail.
I appreciate what you're saying.
But if you don't fail,
stop fasting with the cake if you want to share it with me. Don't do that. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna stop touching it up, man.
I'm trying to be positive.
I know, and I appreciate it, but you keep touching up the cake, and you're gonna want to share it. Just leave the cake.
Come, let's open the cake anyway.
The cake. No, but you know what? That was really good advice. and I appreciate you, my friend.
That can be good advice. It's not just
it's really good advice.
That's why you're upset. Because you seen that I'm trying to, you think I'm coming to trying to take your bag with all the, you know, because people say, oh, Ceesix chats so much on it. Because I dumbed down to make him look good. You understand? Because I've got the jokes. What has he got? I've got to give him something. You understand what I'm saying? So I give him the knowledge and everybody say, oh, Ceesix is so, but he's not, people.
Oh, all right, keep it moving. Just leave the cake, bro. Please, just leave it. Stop fasting with the something, man.
Don't tell me to stop doing nothing in my yard. Anyway. There was a survey. I was going to send it to you. This woman, she's complaining. She's about in her 50s. She's complaining about all the older guys that's starting to date younger women. And a lot of people in the comments was like, for security, they less kids, and they know the man's like not in. The woman's not into bullshit. She's not into bullshit. They both know what they want. They both. Yeah, I'm saying it was like more in favor of the young thing, if you know what I'm saying. And do you think that's a thing that's been going on? Like, because remember you say these things have been going on a long time, but it's just now it's been highlighted. Yeah, 100%. Do you think it's? But I think it's even more. You know, things change. I think. Do you think it's even more?
It's been going on like this for years. Let's look back. Let's try and think back as far as you can remember. Yeah. And if you look at your granddad, and you look at your granddad's age, and then you look at your grandma's age. Your granddad was usually older than your grandma. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's so women would always traditionally go for an older man. Remember, even just in terms of maturing levels, a girl at 18, man at 18, she's usually a lot more mature. Do you get what I'm saying? Then they usually want the older guy, and the older guy will get with the younger woman, and then this is where the balance would, because the woman technically would then have her partner into old age. Do you see what I'm saying? So they will get rid of older man, and they'll have their partner all the way into old age. But what's happening is the difference now, as then back then, is that people just breaking up, or women are getting together with their partners, and then they're breaking up at a certain age, and then they're struggling to find partners, because when the man is at a stage where he is maturing, he's hitting his financial stride, he now wants a younger suitor, just like it's always been traditionally. But traditionally there wasn't single women, or as many single women in the late 30s to 50s, 60s or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Now there's a lot more. They're struggling to find partners. And that's what the woman was just saying, and that's what she was saying, like all the men are gone to younger. Doing that.
But it's as you said, but reason why it's more highlighted now, I reckon, because the fact that there is a lot more single women in their 40s coming up to 50s.
Way more.
You get what I'm dealing with? And like back in the day, it never used to be, the numbers never wasn't used to be, even though it was still going on, as you said, the numbers wasn't so high. So now it's noticeable where now they're even starting to complain about it. Before it wasn't complaining because everybody had their man or whatever, but now it's like, would you want a woman that's going to complain every 5-6 minutes? I'm going to pause, people, because I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Okay, now that one's on you.
What?
That one's on you.
People don't even know what happened.
Don't worry, I can show them that. I'll be behind it a little piece.
They don't know what the fuck happened.
All right, cool. Say no more. Anyway, just a quick recap, because it went a bit mad there.
Yes,
I messed up a bit. And Dizzle messed up a bit. Come on. You just now?
No, it's a virus. So. You're a virus.
We say so.
You spread.
Anyway, cool. So what we're basically saying, just to wrap up that last bit, is that I was saying that you get to a stage, most people get to a stage where the dating pool gets smaller. Now, Dizzle said, not for men. Yeah. And I said, well, put on £400 and see if your dating pool don't get smaller. So we can, or if you're broke like dog, your dating pool shrinks. Yeah. But for women, just being at a certain age, that's it. You can look good, little more. You just hit an age and your dating pool shrinks. Yeah, and
what they don't realize, see, when they're at a certain age, they're still looking at their self in their esteem form, and the man that they require, you know, a wealthy, successful man and this, that, he don't want no old woman. Not saying that, but you know what I'm saying? He don't know old woman. So the man that they want, he don't want them.
Unfortunately,
so that's why they're
lied to, though. No. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't think about it. Think about it. If back in the day people stuck at relationships and people didn't, they realized where their bread was buttered. Even when it was a bit rough, they stayed. I'm talking men and women, because I'm not talking about domestic violence or anything. I'm just talking about when it's stressful and you lot stay and you fight to live another day. But now people give up. But then they got tunes. I can have another you in a minute. Like, do you get what I'm saying? All of this independent.
No one ain't fighting for nothing no more.
No, because they think that they can replace you tomorrow.
And
they
that's the saddest part.
They think they can upgrade and replace you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And what happens? They leave you today, and for the rest of their life, they're searching for this upgrade.
Yeah. It's not coming around.
It won't come around, because you've set your bar to a place where you've shrinked your own dating pool.
Yeah.
You start putting restrictions on who you would date and what you would date based on, I don't want a man who does this, I don't want a man who does that. Straight away, But
lately, I've been watching it, and I don't know, it's flooding the internet with women in their 40s talking reckless. Yeah? And a lot of them are single, because if you had a man, you wouldn't be there, because you're not going to shame your man like that. Oh, my man, that's because he's going to watch this, or is it why I have to be doing these things? Some women say they don't do the 50-50, they don't do the this, their man has this, they don't know a man that works in a normal job, they want this, that, and they're all single women, none of them are homeowners, by the way. You understand what I'm saying? None of them are going to uplift. When I say homeowners, I'm talking about, what are you going to do for your man more than just take? How can you uplift that man? Because they say behind every great man is a great woman. So if you're a great woman, what can you make? How you can make that man greater than he is before? But they're not even thinking about that. They're thinking about their bills. So my thing is, a man that is successful in his 50, you're going to go for these women that are just, you get me, past the sell by date in certain aspects. For the younger thing that is not even half demanding as you and just wants the man for security, and you like just, who's you gonna go for?
I think.
Do you know what I mean? With they don't realize
I get what you're saying.
They've out. You know that when they say you outpriced yourself.
I hear you, but it's just, you can find like women of all ages, but I think men want agreeable deep down. Obviously, everybody is different. And we're talking average, and we're just talking across the board. So it doesn't apply to everybody before. So it's not all men, it's not all women. But most men want agreeable. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want to argue and fight with more man. My woman can't be more masculine or try and be more masculine than me. It's not going to make sense. And when you get to a certain age and you hit a certain level, you're too hard to change. Do you get what I'm saying? And as I said, if a man is in his financial stride and he's doing really well, if this man is making 6-7 figures a year and he's doing really, really well, and he fits all of these things, he's that 1% man, and he wants you. You have to be able to play his game.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't play his game, it's not going to work for him. It's instantly. Do you get what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people out there I watch, and it's usually on these podcasts and these where they're like, nope. I saw something the other day. Would you date a man who drives the bus? No way.
I know, like them type of mentalness.
Way.
What are you teaching the young girls?
Yeah, well, like I'm saying it's mad, but when you
a man that
but her dad, I think someone asked her about her dad, and I think her dad was like whatever his profession was growing up, maybe a postman.
Yeah.
Like arguably, that's like probably earns less than a bus driver. Arguably, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who knows? Either way, they've both been sold as that. You're just working for the system. It's a job for life kind of vibe. Your dad, you want a man 100 times better than your dad. Doesn't make sense. Your mum was happy. Why can't you be happy?
And like certain girls would never date a man in a car wash. Like, it's a job. They bypass the fact that someone is getting out of their house and looking to better themselves, whether it's a car wash or not. It's like back to what you saying. You're looking at your face like, see?
Say, why you gotta go to the car wash though? That's a bit crazy. No, I'm just saying. They're like, no,
see,
no, because now you're making me turn into one of them, because car wash is crazy. No, it's crazy.
Let's say something to you. Now, that's why you're a panani. No, and I'm gonna show you why you're panani. I'm gonna go right back. Yeah, and please, editor, if you're good at your job, you'll go back to where Ceesix.
I'm just saying.
Go say it again. I said what?
Car wash. You know why I said? Let me tell you why I say this. Me and my brother and Joel, yeah, big up Joel. We were 15, and summertime we went to this car showroom and said that we will wash the cars for we tried to negotiate. I think we settled on £3 a car in it. There had about 30 cars in there, so every Saturday we'd go and wash the cars. We get £3 a car. And then we'll split the money or whatever. So when you're saying car wash, in my head, I'm literally thinking £3 a car. I don't know why I'm thinking £3.
Yo, people, listen, make sure you check out us on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/elephant in the room. Make sure you sign up. It's only £3 a month. You get to watch the full episode, all right? Because you can see we've just cut the episode short, innit? So if you want to watch the full episode, jump onto Patreon. You're also going to get some exclusive content over there. You're also going to be the first dips on anything that we're doing. You're going to be the first person or the first set of people that can get tickets and are going to have the opportunities, all right? So jump over to Patreon and make sure you follow us and you keep it elephant in the room, all right? So join us over on Patreon and peace.